Hey everybody, my name is Jack Allen Willard. This video is a tribute to the cast of Discovery's Moonshiners. This is for the Moonshiners fans, or if you haven't seen Moonshiners, they just began their 12th season on Discovery. Discovery Plus as well, of course. If you haven't seen Moonshiners, start watching. Maybe start with this season. Episode 1 is up and loaded already, and every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. till probably sometime well into the spring, there will be another episode of Moonshiners. Stars great people like Tim Smith, who now is a legal moonshiner in North Carolina. He has his moonshine and other liquors available around the country. But he started in the backwoods. Mark and Digger are the stars of the current Moonshiners, and they are part of Sugarland Distillery. That is a legal distillery, and they have drinks like their hazelnut moonshine. I want to try that. I've never had a sip of moonshine. I've been watching the episodes and the seasons, pretty much all 12 seasons. It's kind of funny that I just, found this show and then found that I couldn't stop watching because I don't watch a lot of broadcast TV. The Good Doctor with Freddie Highmore, that's about it. And then on cable, right now, I'm not watching any other shows. I watch some political shows and what have you. But I don't watch a lot of these shows. From time to time, I may check an episode out or something, or a movie, but I don't see too much of the shows. And there's hundreds of shows in production, with all the various networks. I used to like Bar Rescue. That's on Paramount, which I don't have because I don't have Spectrum TV anymore. I have it for the internet. But we switched to Hulu, and so I have to buy them separately and what have you. And but that was another show. John Tapper. I used to enjoy Bar Rescue. But Moonshiners, I don't know, folks. If you've never seen it, the fans know what I'm talking about. It's like a date with family. It's like sitting back and relaxing. Maybe you've had a long day of working, or if you're in retirement like me, working on your projects. Um, and this is like visiting with family that you feel and that you enjoy so much. They're just highly entertaining. Um, uh, Mark Ramsey and Digger Maines, right? Is well, they're just they're just like you're sitting down with your brothers to watch their antics. And then, of course, there's Josh, who's always getting himself injured or, destroying something or having his still destroyed and what have you. People say, well, how much of this do you think is real? Well, first of all, every single reality show that's on TV is partially staged because you are playing to an audience, and there's a director on site with every team, like in Moonshiners, like there would be, I guess, in that 90-Day Fiance thing. And oh boy, I do like Dr. Now. You could easily have lost 40 pounds if you had stuck to your diet. I myself could lose a few pounds, but that's another story. He's dealing with someone who could be like 762 pounds, and in 2 months they only lost 11 pounds. He knows they're still eating those sweets and those fried foods, right? But every reality show is staged to some degree because you have to have special moments. They will stop the crew, and they will stop the moonshiners, and they say, now what if you said it this way? You said it too fast. What if you tried it at a different pace? That kind of thing. There was a season. It was season 11 last season. Josh was going down the road, and he just picked up a big batch of watermelons. And all of a sudden, the car's coming the other way. He's got a truck, and the watermelons aren't really secured very well. And he has to swerve because this guy's on his cell phone, not paying attention or whatever. And then, of course, some of the watermelons fall out into the road, and there's smashed watermelons everywhere, and he's got to stop and pick them up and secure them because they're going to try to make watermelon moonshine, special drink that Josh has a recipe for and has done before, and now he's got watermelons on the road. Could that have been staged because they needed it for the show? Absolutely. I'm not saying it was, but you can't have a show where there's not those kind of nuggets to keep people on their edge. Oh, look what just happened. Look just what just happened. I think they're all naturally funny. Another big moonshiner besides Tim Smith, Mark and Digger is, of course, Tickle, Stephen Tickle, who very, very popular. He married his probation officer. He did a year in jail. Moonshiners had to work around him because he had I think a loaded shotgun in his truck or something like that he wasn't supposed to have. But he came out and he built up his empire. He's on Moonshiners has spawned other shows like Master Distiller. You'll see Tickle on there. He had his own little thing for a while. You can see past episodes on the Discovery site that featured Tickle. And he's worth a lot of money now. He's worth a lot of money from a guy who was in a orange jumpsuit. He has really risen. All these guys are very successful. One of the newest moonshiners, the first Afro-American, the first black man, is my Facebook friend Richard Landry. He's on there, and he's got some good stuff coming up this season as he works with one of the moonshiners that used to work with Mike. Mike is a very good moonshiner. He works for the camera. The man puts damn in every sentence just about. We got to get the damn still going. Oh, we'll never get any damn alcohol as long as he doesn't put God's name in front of it. That's cool. And, of course, they're always trying to keep you on the edge as to where the law enforcement is going to get them, Well, they're on television. So law enforcement is very much aware of who they are. And in episode 1 of season 12, which I just saw on Discovery Plus, which we have, the captain of the sheriff's department comes in, and Mark and Digger are sitting having a beer at the bar, and he comes in and he places a piece of the pump that they took when they raided their still site. They would later find out, or they had just found out, they already had found out that their still site had been destroyed, and he puts a piece of pipe on the bar, pats them on the back, and walks out. It's a really cool moment. And they look at each other, and Digger says, they're hunting us like prey now. They're hunting us like prey. The Law brothers, Kenny and his brother are Henry. Henry is terrific. Henry Law. You're going to want to watch him. It's all a lot of fun. And during the spring, before they start shooting, and sometimes on the weekends, even when they are shooting, they make public appearances in states like West Virginia, Tennessee. Cock County, Tennessee is where Mark and Digger are. Cocke, Cock County, Tennessee. And they shoot in North Carolina and places like that. And all I can tell you is you will be thoroughly entertained. I don't care if you're a banking investment a person, if you're a doctor, lawyer, you might just get a real kick out of the Moonshiners. In the world of reality shows, they are a cut above. Check them out on Discovery. Plus, check out our other videos here at the Virtual Church of the Disillusioned. We have videos on many different topics, including on Elvis Presley. Yes, we do. Bob Joyce, Elvis Presley. 2 people or 1. You'll enjoy those videos. It's my most popular topic. I only have a couple up at a time, but we changed them up, and I've gotten more than 150,000 hits on those. Also, we have Christian videos, the Last Days radio show. We live, I believe, in the last days, and so it's important to know what to do and exactly where we are in that time. We don't know exactly where we are, but all signs are that we are in the beginning, at least, or if not a little further into the last days. So check that video out. My personal email is jackthefairguy@gmail.com. Jack the Fair Guy @gmail.com. Big God bless you. Moonshiners forever. I don't think it'll ever be canceled. Somebody at Discovery realizes how much we love that show, and I think they love it too.